Ticho.
Vypij space. To máme mít zavřený, ale já ji můžu
Ahoj, jak se máš? Jsem vytřeba. Budou nám skákat opice na hlavu.
Tady ty se mi zrovna tady nehodí.
Musíme si sednout, hele.
Or due to inclement weather, some of our animals may not be out on display. However, today you should be able to see a variety of primates as well as exotic birds from around the world. So coming up first on your right-hand side, you may be able to see some black primates near the top of that play structure. Those indeed are the siamangs. Now the siamang is completely black from head to toe. Now, unlike the spider monkey, they do lack tails, but have very strong muscular arms, which allow them to swing from tree to tree with ease. You can see here we do have a baby. His name is Harry, and his mother is Gina, and his father is Simon. This is typically how they'll exist in the wild, with a monogamous pair and their immature offspring. Now, these monkeys do come from Indonesia, Malaysia, and Thailand and do feed on leaves as well as fruit. They can actually inflate their throat sacs to the size of their head. You can see that our little baby is still working out the kinks of climbing. So these throat sacs that they can inflate to the size of their head are actually used to produce a loud, booming territorial display. Of course, we have some mallard ducks here. I'm sure you're all quite familiar with these birds, as they are the most common type of duck to inhabit here in South Ontario. Females are a dull brown in coloration, while males do have glossy green heads, and this is because females must be able to camouflage in their surroundings when hiding their eggs. And of course, just behind us here on the right-hand side on that play structure is the robust black spider monkey. Now, these monkeys are completely black from head to toe, but do have a few white hairs on their chins. Now, they look rather small, but should they display themselves in an aggressive manner, they can actually make the hair on the back of their head and neck stand up straight. This does make them appear much larger than they actually are and helps to ward off predators. Straight ahead of us, you might be able to see some white birds floating in the water. Those are the pink-backed pelicans. Now, the pink-backed pelican is actually new to the park in the past few weeks, so I'm very pleased to be able to introduce them to you. They are one of the smallest of the 8 species of pelicans, although their wingspan is still about 8 feet long. They do consume invertebrates such as fish, but do travel to dry land to feed on locusts from time to time. Now, like most pelican species, they do swallow their prey whole, but they don't dive for their food. They simply scoop it up in their beaks and flush the water out through the sides of their beaks that they may pick up while picking up fish. The large, darker gray birds you see are the marabou storks. Now, these large and rather homer-looking birds do stand about 4 feet in height. They do lack feathers on their head and neck, which does allow them to stay quite clean, while they do scavenge the carcasses along the African plains that are left behind by lions and other predators.
Tamhle jsou další opičky, nebo co to je?
And straight ahead of us near this tree, you may be able to see on the right-hand side some ring-tailed lemurs. Now, the ring-tailed lemur is one of the most striking of the lemur species, as they do have a black and white barred tail. These creatures are only found on the island of Madagascar, of course, and do have very long legs. Now, these legs do allow them to leap up to 3 meters in a single bound. Straight ahead of us, and once again on the right-hand side, we do have our black and white ruffed lemurs. Now you can see this lemur is very territorial and isn't too fond of the water birds who frequent its island. Now this is actually the largest species of lemur to frequently give birth to multiple infants, and they typically do give birth to about 3 or 4 babies at a time. Now these lemurs, of course, are found on the island of Madagascar as well, although they do enjoy the eastern shores. I just want to remind everybody to please remain seated throughout the entire cruise. There is no standing on the boat. Now on the left-hand side, you can see our black-handed spider monkey. They're just hanging out on their hutch, and you can kind of see them. They do blend in with their surroundings quite well, as they are sort of black and tan in color, much like the wood. Now, much like the robust black spider monkey, they do have a long prehensile tail that does act as a 5th limb. There is a hairless patch near the tip, which does allow them to grip onto tree limbs with ease. I'd just like to remind everybody to remain seated, please. Now you can see here on the right-hand side, our black and white ruffed lemur is still not too happy with the geese. Now if you do look here, you'll be able to see our white-handed gibbons. They are native to Southeast Asia. And much like the Siamangs, they do have very long arms and no tail, and they're actually one of my favorite animals here at the park. Alfonso is our male on this island, and Felix is coming to say hello. Felix is our 2-year-old baby. Now these animals eat on leaves, fruit, nectar, and seeds. And they do have a famous call, which they use both males and females to help perform this call. And it is used as a territorial display, much like that of the Siamangs. I just need everybody to remain seated, please. So here we get one last look at our black-handed spider monkeys here on the left-hand side. Now the black-handed spider monkey is actually found between Mexico and Panama, while the robust black spider monkey is found between Panama and Ecuador. These monkeys do usually come in a tan, brown, or buff color and do have black on their hands, feet, tail, and head.
Yeah.
Now it's interesting to note that spider monkeys actually don't have thumbs, and these hook-like.
Hoši, vy se nekoupete? Gazda! Zmiz! Hello! How are ya? Tak do vody? Co? Marcel! Dej dolů! Dej dolů na zem!
Jak to ploš? Marcel! Dej pryč dolů.
Malo na tom stál, jo? Opa, ta se natáhla. Ta si dala.
A jeden to se o ní nestará.